to say his last name. So
Oh.
they were like, oh, okay, let's just put Eddie brackets Mexico when he went to the first Genesis. This is how he told it. Is he was Eddie. He did well at the first
His last
Genesis.
name is Rincon, right?
I can't
Eduardo
remember it.
Lucario Rincon, I
Something.
think. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I can't remember it exactly. But all I know is that he said that they just added the Mexico after the fact, and he was like, I guess I'm Eddie Mexico now.
It's also really funny
It's actually quite
and
funny.
dope. It's a great tag.
Honestly, he's a great player. He's like my pick for the GOAT Luigi lately. And there's a lot of good ones, but I just feel like
It's
he's
always
still.
an argument between the three big ones.
Yes.
Okay, so we have Null versus Aura. And Aura famously won teams yesterday, making a massive 2v1 comeback. Did it with Jmook. Pretty stacked team tournament. And Null said, I actually talked to him about this set in particular a lot this tournament because he had like 3 straight Peach losses in a row when he was going to some majors. And then he reworked his entire Peach matchup. And he's really confident going into this. And I asked him, okay, so what adjustments did you make? And he was like, oh, it's very simple. You just can't fight Peach. I was like, oh, okay. Makes a lot of sense. She's pretty slow. He's like, yeah, she's got good moves. She got better range than you. They're fast. You got to, like, use the one thing that you got, which is your quick feet. So we'll see how that works out for him.
Even the attitude sounds like someone who doesn't do well in the matchup. Like they talk about like
that somehow
Peach,
makes you doubt it.
She's so good, man. She's got good moves. Like everything she does, you look left, she looks right. Like it's just like okay, like relax. Like you're playing Fox, man. Like Fox got some stuff too.
No, but it makes sense. I get it. You know, you gotta use the gun. Use drill. Use the gun. Jump around. She can't catch you.
I would say that those kind of adaptations, that kind of shift in game plan, can make you go from like losing to 3-stocking people. Like,
Absolutely.
Literally. Like it's like magic. I was playing people recently, and I was like, I should dash dance more. I'm like, I like leveled up just from that. Just from
look at him. Look at this guy.
Gio's a new man. Like, I think that's the funniest thing too, because like once you reach a skill in Melee where like you're executing most things well, it then really becomes like about how you kind of like balance everything out. You know, how much do you do of Y, how much do you of X, like just weighing your 50-50s, staying less predictable.
One of my favorite quotes in Melee is SFAT was talking to Armada, right? And SFAT's like one of the best players of all time.
Absolutely.
And he was telling Armada, like, man, I feel like he's just so much better than me. And then Armada was like, dude, Zach, no one is so much better than you. It's basically the point he was trying to make, which was basically that, like, you're so good, you're a few adjustments. You're very little away from winning, and I'm just taking advantage of the handful of situations that you haven't figured out yet. But if you figure those out, it's gonna get closer because your skill level's already there, you know. And apparently, it really helped SFAT out in terms of his mentality. So I always like bring that one up because that's often the case with most people. It's like it might look really bad. It might look like a 3-stock. It might look like a 4-stock, but you're double jumping into their back airs, and that's like the difference, right? And then you stop doing that, and then it's like, oh my gosh.
Like, oh my god, am I Neo right now? I'm just seeing things in a new light.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, oh, really good crouch cancel there. And gonna get a solid chamber grab, potentially? No, not yet, but still. Just center stage, basically everything you want as a Peach player right now. Yeah, no, I've said this story a couple times during commentary, but I was in an episode of The Reeds that had KJH and Magi, and I played Magi's Fox, and I was like, for whatever, you know, so of course when you're playing on people on the reads, you don't know who you're playing, which is like a great mental buff, because if you know like you got Magi across the table or KJH, you're like, oh, I can't disrespect Magi. But I end the set and they're like, oh, what did you think? And I'm like, well, definitely whoever the Fox was, which was Magi's Fox, I'm like, that wasn't a pro player. Let me tell you, you know. And Magi's like, wow. Like, you know, like, but I was thinking in my head like, oh, they're not that good. You know, this person, like, I could probably beat them. And then if you play like right next to them, you're like, I'm trash, man. How can I possibly beat them? And it just shows like mentality is so huge in this game.
It's huge. It's everything. All right, so right now we have this FD game that Aura picked. It does give Null room to move, excuse me, which is exactly what he wants, but of course there's the chain grab. We haven't seen much of it yet. There's a strong drill and actually a bunch of SDIs in. Makes it a bit easier for Null to get damage.
Yeah, just didn't get quite enough of a push behind Null to make that SDI work out in the way that Aura wanted, but Yeah. I imagine that Aura just probably practices one type. You know, you're probably not trying away and then in and away and then in or something. And it just wasn't enough. I'm not a player that gets Wave Shine, so I never had to practice that.
Okay. That time goes in, and Aura just shields the up smash, gets a bunch of damage.
Nice grab.
Wow. Shielding that up smash made the difference.
I mean, like, Null's doing a pretty good job. I can already kind of see, like, playing the matchup, taking it differently. Like, this is a... As far as counter picks go, I mean, like, Fox obviously can control the ground pretty well, and, like, the Wave Shine combos are very strong, but the chain grab is just so demoralizing as a Fox player, and this is very close. But even if he takes
no grab from that dash attack.
Yeah.
I think Aura was thinking that there was definitely going to be a tech roll into the stage. That's what all Foxes do against a character like Peach who can't follow. But then wasn't ready for the tech in place.
I like the commitment to laser here. Just barely out of up throw. Wave Shine %.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Remember, this won't be a kill. This is just going to be a nair off stage at the end of all this. So it's not over.
Yeah, like I was just saying, like, you are at the %. I believe, like, one Wave Shine will get Peach to a kill from up smash here. Certainly will die from up smash now. So
yeah,
that
Drill Shine
is
as actual death here.
Exactly.
So this is a very even game.
Yeah,
dash attack? Ooh, boy. That was risky.
Oh, just what Aura wanted, but
great DI.
Managing to live.
I can't believe he got away with that up B.
And that is not enough yet, but up tilt even now is on the table. Jab, very, very good way to set things up. Gio needs to play it very cautious.
Not going to be a kill. We have a game still. Going to be very difficult to get this. Gio probably shouldn't go for anything, is what I was about to say.
Not like that. You got to be patient.
Can't be dropping on top of Peach. That's what she wants. Got to stay patient. Did an immediate double jump and got sniped out by the second turn, but I don't think he expected that one.
No.
I think after he got hit by the first turn, he thought it was fine.
Peach is such a resource game, you know? Like, you really have to go, like, okay, float, it's over. Okay, that's out of the way. Double jump, does she still have it? You know, when you, not a lot of people know this, but when you grab the ledge as Peach, you don't get the float back. So, like, there's small things where you just got to be thinking, like, okay, burn the resources and then go in. But I said it already. Really hard stage for Fox. Very easy to have things go the other way, especially against a capable player like Aura. So Null did pretty well.
Yeah.
And it's out of the way.
Getting a lot of up throw up airs. It's actually not a true combo against Peach, though. It's very hard to avoid. Peach can just float out of it a bit.
Yeah, definitely up throw up air in general is one of those things that's like a little wonkier than you'd think at first glance.
Sure.
You know, like
I mean, most characters have the SDI, but Peach in particular can just float out.
And there's a couple like that, like Samus, like, or just characters where it's like so tight of a window. I don't know. It's one of those things that I think people take for granted how hard it is, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh. All right, so we have some top platform stuff here. Gio has barely gotten hit. No, hasn't been hit much at all. But this is the moment here. Back throw is an interesting choice. I think it's going to be tough for Aura to follow, as we see here.
Patience, yeah. Another big thing against Peach, no matter what character you play, is recognizing that when she's on the ledge, she's not like other characters. She doesn't have those developed options. She doesn't really have a lot of mix-ups.
Yeah, I mean, they literally do like get up attack and roll and stuff like that. Like it's a sad life.
It's a truly sad life. And I think like sometimes you start to autopilot when you're playing the game. You're like, okay, they're on ledge. I gotta like space around, and then you just gotta stop and think, space around what? What's she gonna do? Like, get her there. If she needs to be forced to go to ledge, force her to go to ledge. Like, definitely a big tool in the matchup, as well as the top platform, of course. She's always had some kind of obvious weaknesses in the character.
Sure. Okay, gets a very clean wave shine up smash. Let's see if Aura can predict one of these jumps to top platform.
Ooh, beautiful tag.
Wow, what a dash attack.
Yeah.
That one hurts, but actually ends up turning the wrong way. Gets the grab in the wrong direction. That up air, I think, might have actually killed. So,
Gonna go high, yep. another thing. Like, Peach just doesn't have great vertical mobility, so she always kind of has to commit to one option or the other, and it just makes so many situations reads. Now, obviously, a lot of characters struggle to edgeguard Fox, but still, if you're mixing that up, it makes it so much harder.
Okay, this one should be easy. Not much here. Oh my gosh!
How often do you see a player, do the hard part and then drop the easy part in this game? I feel like that is the
It happens so often.
It happens too often, man.
Because there's actually nothing easy in this game.
Ah, that's true.
That's the truth.
That's true.
The whole game's hard.
We gaslight ourselves into being like, oh yeah, that's easy. That's the easy part. Oh, the ledge dash though, that's the hard part or whatever. And it's like,
no, the whole game's hard.
Yeah, hand a controller to someone else, and they're gonna be freaking out. Like they don't know what to do.
Yeah. Uh-oh, just taking a bunch of laser damage. This game's looking pretty over. We might be looking at a game 4 here.
Yeah. And that should do it. No, just barely does not. Still great DI, but resetting the situation. Peach out of resources, like I was saying earlier. I wonder, like, maybe we see Battlefield again, or do we see Fountain?
I think Fountain.
Yeah.
I think you got to.
Yeah.
That top platform, he couldn't get any reads on it. It was too tough.
Definitely.
I don't think he got a single jump read. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that was pretty good. That was a great arcing back air to stop the movement. Drill shine. Doesn't get the up air. Still pretty good damage for Null. Oh my gosh. Whoa, what were you going for with that nair? I don't know. Drills on shield and just gets shield grab? Question mark.
Good patience from Aura, just been really doing a good job of reading the upbeat angles and finding himself in the right spot.
Whoa.
So, you know, we've been seeing a lot from Peaches like Laud and Polish, but Aura, not a name we've been seeing as much, despite Aura being quite a capable player. I wonder how, because like, my understanding of the Peaches is like they're kind of a tight-knit circle, you know, like they all hang out. I wonder if Aura kind of is part of that.
That was such a read. What did Aura see that I didn't? I need to know. Just knew the Firefox was coming at that exact spot and just took him all the way out.
Yeah, I do. The reason I bring that up is just like they all seem to kind of connect together and talk. You know, like oh, we should be doing X, we should be doing Y. What about this situation, that situation? Not to say that they're not like coming up with their own ideas, but I wonder if Aura is kind of part of that group of people who have really been innovating the character lately.
Yeah, there's so many good Peaches right now.
Yeah.
Weirdly, it's like maybe the second most successful character right now. Of course, after Fox. Like in terms of how many good players there are.
I remember talking with our Armada at Mixmaster 4 in 2015, and he said, Peach just can't do it anymore, man. She just can't do it versus Fox. Like, she just can't hang. And I was like,
I don't think she's hanging.
I just started playing like a year ago or two, so like,
you believed it.
Like, whatever you're saying is probably true. He's wrong.
Yeah, not true. Peach has got good moves. Oh, the jabs get shield grabbed. Right now, Null trying to close out this game. This is winner's life for Aura. Still has the float. Tries to nair in. Null is backing away.
Playing really carefully. Very, very, very important to do so.
All right. Wow. That was an early nair. Of course you can shield grab that. Well, actually gets that for the shine. But here's a back air trade. Oh my gosh, that's really good for Null. There it is. Wow.
Not dead yet. He's still going.
Oh,
wow.
Sharked him.
Finishing in style. That is tricky. Obviously, Peach doesn't have great options going down, but still, the commitment to go up and get the up air anyway.
Yeah.
Very, very solid stuff.
Well, so I guess he really did reshape his entire Peach gameplay.
Yeah.
He wasn't lying to me.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very impressive stuff.
Look at that. Where is he? Good job.
Yeah. Must feel good, you know. I think anytime you're like really working, focused on a matchup, and you see that pay off in results, amazing feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Null for a while has always been a player who like you keep waiting for him to have like this breakout tournament, you know?
He's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
He's pretty freaking good.
Pretty damn good. So maybe the crisp Vancouver air is all he needed.
That's all he needed.
You know? I'm curious to see who we got up next. I see Eddie, Edward, Mexico.
Yeah, I wonder who
some
Eddie
would
has
call
to
him.
play.